celebrating our first cocktail of Christmas. Hey, Eric.
Hi.
Our first cocktail is going to be a Dark and Stormy, or a riff, I guess, on a Dark and Stormy. And why don't you tell us what we have to get started?
Sure thing. So for this cocktail, you're going to need a nice dark aged rum, preferably. You can use a lighter rum, but we recommend something nice and dark. So we're going to be using Dorado 15. You could use Gosling's Black Seal. There's lots of others. So something dark and tasty. We're also going to need some ginger beer, as well as a strong ale or a winter Christmas seasonal. So things like winter warmers would work really, really good for this particular cocktail. We're also going to want an orange. And then for a sweetener, we've got two options. So you can use a little bit of fancy blackstrap molasses, or we can make a brown sugar syrup. This one has been kind of fortified with a bit of molasses as well. So just real simple, literally sugar, water, heat it up on the stove till it's nice and liquidy, and you're good to go. So yeah.
All right, well, you get mixing, and I'll tell people a little bit about what they can expect over the next week or so on our cocktails.
Yeah.
So we wanted to start with a Dark and Stormy riff for you guys, since it is the first day of winter today. We've had a few storms so far, but nothing compared to what we're probably going to get over the next couple months.
Probably not.
And it's always nice to have a cocktail in your back pocket that you can pull out on those dark and stormy kind of evenings.
For sure.
So Eric is whipping it up for us. He's added the rum in, and now this really awesome demerara syrup. But like he said, just throw some molasses in there if you don't want to make a syrup.
Easy peasy. Yeah.
So easy.
Absolutely.
I mean, if it's stormy out, you don't have to work for it, really.
As long as you like how it tastes. And if you don't like the first one, try again, right?
And again.
Yeah.
And again.
So I did use 1 ounce of the rum, and I used 3/4 of an ounce of the syrup. But again, you can adjust it however you want. And I'm just going to squeeze some of this orange juice in here. We're going to save the other half for some garnishes.
Ooh.
Now this seems kind of weird to a lot of people, but we're actually going to put this beer in as one of our cocktail ingredients. So we're going to shake.
You're going to shake the beer?
Yeah, we're going to make it go flat on purpose.
Okay.
Yeah. We're going to use the ginger beer to line it back up afterwards. The first time I did this cocktail, I actually used a spruce beer from Nova Scotia, and it turned out really, really well. So the original name was actually the Dark and Sprucey.
Ooh, I like it.
So we've got our ingredients in there now. We've got our blackstrap molasses, or our demerara syrup in this case. We've got a little bit of orange juice. We've got our rum and our beer, so 2 ounces of strong ale. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of ice, and we're going to give it a shake.
I'm going to get out of your way.
Danger. So, just a nice shake to make sure everything's incorporated. If you're using the molasses, you may find that you get some stuck on the bottom, and you're going to want to either shake it a little bit harder or shake it lightly and then crack the shaker open like I just did. Use a spoon to just kind of stir up the bottom and get all that molasses off the bottom, and then shake it just lightly again. You don't want to shake too long or it's going to end up getting watery, and we don't want that.
Oh my gosh, water in your cocktails, that would be a shame.
So, I'm not going to bother with fresh ice or anything like that. We've just poured everything right into this Collins glass. So just a nice tall glass. Make sure that you leave enough space for the last very important ingredient, which is our ginger beer.
And there are so many ginger beers available on the market these days. I chose this one. It's the Chill Street. It comes out of Elmsdale in Nova Scotia. But there are a number of really delicious ginger beers available, and we wanted something that was extra spicy, which is why we chose this one in particular.
Love spicy ginger beer.
Oh, spicier the better.
Absolutely. So, I'm just taking a little orange wheel here, and we're going to place it on the side. If you've got yourself a nice biodegradable straw or something that, a reusable of some kind, or if you're like me, you don't even need a straw. It's perfect just the way it is, but you can use one. But that's it right there, guys. Our riff on the Dark and Stormy.
Awesome. I can't wait to try it.
Yeah, all right. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.